In this video, we are going to see how we can make some customizations in our existing reports. And not only that, we will see some other important reports as well. So right now I am in my trial balance. And if I, let's say, want to see not only for this particular period that is set to 1st of January till 31st of January, but I want to see a daily trial balance here in this software, what I can do is on my right, we have the auto column feature right here. I'll just click here and auto repeat the columns on a daily basis. I want to show it on a daily basis, let's say, but I have lots of choices. We can set it to fortnightly, monthly, quarterly. So however you want the report to be extracted. And the total column, show total column, I'll keep it to blank, hit enter. And once I hit enter, you will notice that we are getting the trial balance for each day. Isn't that amazing? So same thing can be done for profit and loss, especially in the businesses that involves the cash sales and closing on a daily basis. We want the day by day profit and loss, especially in restaurants, bakeries, and all of these business that is based on retail business. So from the gateway of Tele, I'll just click on profit and loss account. And in the same way, I'll just extract the detailed one by holding the alternate and F1 key. And here is the detailed version. Now, if I want to see the day-to-day profit and loss, I'll just click on auto column feature right here and click on daily, hit enter. And there we go. We have the profit and loss for all the periods. Now, why do I see all of these as blank? That's because I have entered all of these transactions on 31st. So you will notice that we are only getting this transaction on 31st. But when you are practically using this in a company, you will get the profit and loss for each day. You will incur each day expenses. You will get each day sales. So that's how you get the profit and loss on a daily basis. Same thing if you want to extract the balance sheet report from the gateway of Tele, just click on balance sheet and it's in the statement format already. If you want to expand it, alternate F1. So this is the detailed version, but let's say that it is in the tabular format or T format, something like this by default. So what we can do is just go to the configure area right here or press F12 and just change this option, show vertical balance sheet. Yes, this is called vertical balance sheet or a statement form. So press Ctrl A and now you should be able to see this balance sheet report. So what I'll do is I will export all of these reports and attach with the resources section of this video so that you can use for the reconciliation purposes. And now let's see some other critical reports that you might need, that whenever, let's say that you have joined a new company and you want to see the overall position of the company, what you can do is just click on display more reports and click on trial balance. Now this report is only showing you the ledger wise total and it's not showing you individual ledgers in many cases, especially for the control accounts. Let's say accounts payable, you cannot see on the front how many customers, how many vendors liabilities are due and which is the detail. If we double click here, we can get this, but again, if we want to extract it or print it on a paper and then check all the ledgers one by one, what you need to do is on the right hand side, we can change view, click on change view and click on ledgers wise. What this will do is it will extract the complete trial balance ledger wise, whether it's the control account, it will extract it into individual ledgers. So that will be very convenient for you, especially if you are joining as a new accountant and you want to make sure that everything goes smooth. You can extract this trial balance report on a ledger basis and then export that, and then you can question the old accountant so that he can assist you in a better way what this expense and what these figures are about. What you can do is simply identify all the unusual balances first and ask questions about it, and simply tally all the main figures like cash. We have been showing this amount, so make sure that you have this. Citibank, you can physically check this. Bank of America, you can physically check this. Individual customers and vendor balances, you can confirm it by confirming from the third party. Just write an email for them so that they will share their ledger with you. So we get to know what is pending according to their records. Same goes for all the other expenses. If we see any minor balances still standing here, we can ask that. So that will be very helpful for you. And again, if I want to extract the further details of it and want to see in which month the expenses was incurred, I'll just simply double click on it and I can get the month by month ledger summary report. Again, if I double click here, I can get to the individual ledger where I get all the details about it. What other thing you can do is sometimes the accountants in small companies have never used the accrual concept or the prepayments concept, and that you can check in the profit and loss account. Let's say that you have newly joined and you want to see and make sure how the accountant was recording different things. What you can do is just go to profit and loss, expand it on the ledger basis, and then you can click on auto column to extract the report on a monthly basis. Now I have the record in this particular project for only 1 month, so I'll take the scenario of daily, but you can take the scenario of monthly here. So just extract daily and just make sure that all the major and important expenses should be incurred in every single month. Like salaries and wages should be there in every single month, and if there is some big difference, like here it's 1 million and now it's 250 million and after that it's 1 million again for all the other months, it's unusual. So you can immediately ask questions about it. Similarly, the rent expenses should be evenly charged in all the months. You need to make sure of that. All the telephone bills, all the other that is fixed expenses should be evenly charged over the periods. And similarly, all the bad debts, if it is large amounts charged in any particular month and then all of that is cleared, you can just ask details about it so that you can get the company position and accounting, how the company is maintaining accounts in a better way, because in future you will be answerable for all the transactions that you are handling. So these are some of the key reports that will force you to ask the accountant automatically about all the important questions so that you can get to know the position better. So this will be a very useful thing for you. Let's say that you have identified that accounts are all messed up. So even that will be good, because you can ask some important documents, how they are maintaining the file system, and it will not be a shock for you after he's gone that the accounts are all messed up. We can sort it. You can get the director into the meeting and explain the situation along with the last accountant, that this was the way the accounts were maintained, how you were getting all the critical reports that you want. So he will explain you what kind of reports the accountant was giving, and you can explain that, okay, now the profit and loss and balance sheet is maintained in a certain way, but according to accounting conditions and standards, it should be maintained in another way. So I will try to make from now onwards in my way, but for the rest, we will try to sort it in some other basis. So you will not only have ample time to fix the last accounts if it is possible, otherwise you can just continue with the date that you have joined, because you have already explained all the situation to your manager or director of the company. Okay, now that we have seen some critical reports as well, I have designed a special section for you in Teleprime, that is frequently asked questions section, in which we have covered all the important and advanced aspects on Teleprime, whether it's cost center reporting, dealing with the payroll management, taking the backup of company, restoring the backup, and all the essential functions that if you see in detail and practice in detail, you will literally become the master of Teleprime. But until this point, if you haven't yet reviewed on our course, just make sure to leave a rating. Just exit from this screen, and after exiting, you will see on the right hand side there is a leave a rating option. Just click there and just write a couple of words about the training experience, and make sure to give the star rating as well. I hope it will be the 5-star. So you can just mark the stars and write your comments about it and save your review. That helps us to grow. So moving forward, we will see all the frequently asked questions advanced sections. So just try this critical reports by yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.